Buying new construction in Augusta, Georgia, what you need to know. We're going to be talking about neighborhoods near Fort Eisenhower and how to deal with new construction. We're going to talk about some of the new construction neighborhoods that are near Fort Eisenhower. This is a list of some of the neighborhoods that are new construction that are close by, and I'm glancing down so I don't forget any of them. We're going to be talking about Haines Station. That's a Bill Beasley Berkshire Hathaway Home Services neighborhood. We're going to be talking about Governor's Place. That's got Winchester Homes and Faircloth Homes. And then we're going to be talking about Brookstone at Forest Creek. That is Great Southern Home Builders in there. Then we've got Granite Hill and Keystone Builders are in there. And then lastly, we've got Bel Air Hills Estates. And that is a custom builder home neighborhood where you can pick the builder that you would like to build your own home. I'm Geraldine De Laurentiis with the Front Gate Group and the Living in Augusta, Georgia channel. And this channel is all about what it's like to live and work and play in Augusta, Georgia. And so I have been here in the Augusta area for over 20 years. I really love this place. I call it home now. And I know I'm very, very familiar with all of the areas because I've lived in a bunch of the areas around Augusta, including in Augusta. So I know what would fit different people's lifestyle, like what you would like, what you don't like. If you love being way out in the country and not having any neighbors, I know where to tell you to go look. If that sounds like a nightmare to you and you would rather have a neighborhood with an HOA so that people keep their yards up and you have other families to play with, or you have, just yourself and you like to have people around you, then I can point you in that direction as well. Or if you're at Fort Eisenhower and you need to be near your work, I can point you in the direction of where to go for that. So make sure that if you're considering moving to our area, Augusta, Georgia, that you reach out to me or my group. We love hearing from you guys. We get people reaching out to us all the time. Shoot us a text, send us an email, or just give us a call and let's have a chat. We would love to help you figure out if this is the place for you. Okay, first of all, we're going to talk about Haines Station. Haines Station is a new construction community that is about 2 minutes from Fort Eisenhower. Gate 1 or Gate 2 is very, very close. It does have an HOA. It's $340 a year. Now, don't hold me to that because obviously, depending on when you watch this video, if it's like years from when I recorded it, those dues may have gone up. So if you want to get the most accurate information and find out the current pricing of everything, reach out to me directly to verify what the HOA is at the time that you're watching this video. That does include a neighborhood pool. That neighborhood also has sidewalks and streetlights. The new construction builder in there has different floor plans that you can choose from. And then I also just want to remind you, when you're dealing with new construction, always remember, if you go in and talk to a site agent, the site agent represents the builder. They do not represent you. And so they're gonna have the builder's best interest at heart. They want the builder to get the best deal and make the most money. Let's be honest, because that's what they're in the business for. And so you want to make sure that you have your own representation, whether that's one of us or that's another real estate agent who is not affiliated with that builder. That's really, really important because they're going to make sure that they're reading the fine print on the contracts to make sure that you're the most protected. Any incentives that the site agent can offer you, the regular agent can 100% offer you, and they usually can get even more added bonuses for you, such as having a fence put in or having an appliance package added. So there's a plus to having your own your own representation when going to new construction. So always keep that in mind. We would love to help you, but of course, if you don't use us, totally fine. Make sure that you find another agent that will go with you to that new construction site so that you have your own representation when you're going. Okay. enough of my little soapbox on that. We're gonna get into the next neighborhood in just a minute. The next new construction community that's near Fort Eisenhower is Governor's Place. It's about 10 minutes to Fort Gordon. I just said Fort Gordon, sorry, it's Fort Eisenhower. It used to be called Fort Gordon, so you may hear me slip up, but I meant to say Fort Eisenhower, Gate 1, so about 10 minutes from there. They do also have an HOA. It's $495 a year. Again, text me or call me or email me to get the most up-to-date information. And that does include a pool, and the pool is actually currently being built. So reach out to me to find out if they've completed that pool, so you know if you've got a pool that's ready to go or if they're still building it and getting it ready. There's also a clubhouse in that neighborhood that you can use for parties or whatever. And then of course they have street lights and sidewalks. The next neighborhood that's not too far from Fort Eisenhower, it's probably the furthest out of all of the neighborhoods that I'm going to talk about that are new construction neighborhoods. It's called Brookstone at Forest Creek, and it is actually right around the corner from Doctor's Hospital, and maybe about 20 minutes from Fort Eisenhower. It is a gated community, so the HOA in there is a little bit higher than some of the other places that we're talking about. This one is $850 a year, and that's because they have to do upkeep on the gate. But that does also include sidewalks and street lights. So if wanting a pool, neighborhood pool is your thing, then this would not be the neighborhood for you. But if that doesn't bother you to not have a pool, then Brookstone might be a good option for you if you'd like a gated community, new construction community. The next new construction neighborhood we're going to talk about is Granite Hill. It is just a few minutes from Granite Hill to Fort Eisenhower, so it's a great location if you're looking for new construction near Fort Eisenhower, and that's Gate 1 that it's very close to. They do have an HOA. It's only $200 a year, and it does include, they have biking and walking trails throughout that neighborhood. They have street lights, and let me see, what else do they have? They have a park and a playground as well in there, so that's pretty neat. They do have, the builder in there has several house plans that you can choose from. They have ranch plans, floor plans, and then they also have 2-story floor plans. So if new construction is what you're looking for, that might be a great option for you. Finally, we get to Bel Air Hills Estates. And this neighborhood, it's a mix of new construction, and it also has older homes in it that were constructed a while back. So you kind of have the feel of an established neighborhood, but there's still lots available in that neighborhood. And it's not one builder. You can pick whoever you would like to build on whatever lot you would like that's available in there. There are some builders who purchased lots, and they have built spec homes on those lots. So if you're not one that wants to design your own house and build it, there are some new construction homes in there. And this is very convenient to Fort Gordon. I caught myself again. Fort Eisenhower, so sorry. It's just a few minutes from Gate 1 at Fort Eisenhower, which is very convenient. They do have a $200 a year HOA fee in there, and they do have a park, they have a playground, so that $200 goes towards upkeep of that, and they do also have street lights in that neighborhood, so that one's kind of tucked away and a neat little spot where you can get new construction not too far from Fort Eisenhower. I hope that this video has helped you if you're looking to be near Fort Eisenhower, or if you just want to know some of the new construction communities that are in that specific area of Augusta. Of course, you know, I would love to help you if you're thinking about moving here or considering the Augusta area. Please reach out to me, give me a call, shoot me an email, or text me, and let's have a conversation so that we can see where a good fit for you would be.